stream. Uh-oh. We're not live yet? Okay, here we go. Chat phone up. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. What do we need to do today? We need that. We need a glass for milk. We need a little, probably a little dish. We need, who else knows what we need? I'm looking all scrappy right now. Shit. Let's get a decent shirt on, chat. What the hell? I'm looking all scrappy scrap. I need to do laundry, man. I'm at extremities. Okay. Look decent now. We're gonna need something for the shells right here. Okay, shells will be over here. Got cheese ready to go. Missing a little plata? Muy plata? What? Donde? Oh, plata aquí, plata aquí. What up, Katie Boo? I'm starving right now. Oh my god. Let's see if that's enough. So good. Oh my god. That on high, both of them on high. How do I open my door? There we go. Get some nice natural light in here. Whew. Okay. Let's get this going real quick right here in these dishes. Hurry. Got stuff heating up. Fucking terrible. I'm gonna have my bank charge back my fucking internet fee at the end of the month. The day before next month is due. bastards. Okay. Alright, let's get ready for our shells now. Let's go. Let's get shelling. Turn the meat down to low. There we go. Alright. Get on there. Get on there. Let that heat up. Let's get some beans in the other half of the meat area. A little bit of taco sauce or with seasonings. Little bit. This packet will go a long ways. A little bit of seasoning. Okay. Let's get the final two shells going. Making 5 tacos. Let's go. Whoa. What up, no one? What up, e-bagging? Faces of tacos. Alright, we ready in like 2 minutes. Just finishing up my little pinto beans here, and then we good. Okay, let's get our avocado ready. Let's crush that out. Okay, that's done right there. Let's get the guacamole done up here. Salt, a little bit of tomato here. Avocado's not super ripe. I couldn't find any super ripe. Okay, turn off the beans. Perfect, perfect. Let's go. Perfect tacos. Let's go. One at a time. Let's get her done. Beans. Beans, meat. Beans, meat. Oh. Chat, you don't even know how good this is. Holy shit. Got the cheese right here. Boom, boom. Cheese. Hot sauce. Just a little bit. Hot taco sauce. Let's go. Just a few drops. That's it. All you need. Just a little bit of lime. Squeeze that lime in there. Let's go. Avocado. And the avocado holds the tomato one. Let's go. Chat. Look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. Oh my god, perfect. It's chewy and crispy. Perfect. Oh my god. Chat, you need to come over and have some tacos, chat. I'm not bullshitting you. Oh my god. It's chewy and crispy. How could that be? Mm. So good. No. Don't fall apart. Chat. I need to open up a standing taco bar, you know, you're standing only. Stand up taco, dude. That's what I'll call it. Don't you dare try to escape me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's bring him on over, dude. The standing taco, dude. Queso, queso. My best friend, get in there. Get in there. Okay? Let's get up in there. Ooh, that's a little spicy. avocado holds the tomato on. Let's go. Chat. Another flawless creation. Number 2. Let's go. Shells are perfect this time. Chat, where you at? Where you at, chat? Glorious. Woo. Got some spice on this one, chat. Whew. Oh my God. Okay, chat, let's keep it going. Taco number 3, let's go. Oh my God. I never want to stop. Never want to stop. Never want to stop. Let me love you. Let me love you. I love this taco, chat. Oh my God. Taco, I love you. Just a few little drops. Just a few drippy drops. There we go. A slathering amount of avocado. Kids, don't be shy on avocado. It grows. It grows back. Oh, that's a slathering. Chat, that's a slathering of avocado right there. That's all I'm saying. And that's where we used to hold our tomato on. Is this taco number 4, chat? 3? It's taco number 3. Shit, we better get moving. Okay. Little crunchy on this one. Make sure chat's not stuck. Chat, where you at? Say hello, chat. If you have fingers and you're in the chat. have shell breakdown. We have shell breakdown. I'll tell you what, there's a fine line on the shells between getting them chewy right in the middle or right to the point where they crack, you know. Very fine line. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, where's my milk? What the heck? There we go. Gotta get our milk out. I don't even know what I was thinking. Dude, these tacos are so good. Watchman, it takes a little practice. Today we're just kind of chilling. I was gonna do some RV work underneath, but somebody's emptying out their pool or some shit in the alley, so put a bunch of water under my RV. So I'm just doing light work today. Still working on the relay issue for my fuel pump. Can't find the relay anywhere, so I'm gonna wire in my own relay and get all that shit ready. But today, take it easy. Taco day. Let's see here. past that one. Today we're just chilling. Nice, E-Bacon. Some trees, little trees going. That's what I'd be doing if I was on some property right now. I'd be fucking having some weed going. Right now. Right now's the time. I love growing weed. What strain you got going, bro? Yeah, it is. It's good to go. I love growing food and weed, dude. You know, I'm about like growing everything edible. Mm, so good. Okay, critical runs. Nice shit. Mm-mm. Okay. Yeah, I was looking for my future land, so put some RVs on there to rent or rent RV spots, not RVs on there, but it has to be in a weed legal state because I'm gonna grow a couple trees on property. I want to grow a couple of fucking massive ones, like 15 feet, as big as possible. Get them like fucking like 5 feet, right, indoor, and then put them outside 5 feet right in April. And big fucking low bags, you know what I'm saying? They're only a couple feet high, but they're real wide bags. And then fuck, be good to go in a greenhouse. And just take care of those babies. $2,000 a pound. 2,000 a pound. I need. last taco. Taco number 5. Numero 5. Dude, fucking 5 tacos, no problem. No problem. Homemade too. These ain't like Taco Bell. These are nice and heavy. Woo! Arr. Cheers, chat. Taco cheers. Bink. It's taco ASMR. Whoosh. I'm gonna fly over the taco shell. Whoosh. Oh yeah. My next run, I want to do in the greenhouse. I want like 4 or 5. I want to be able to get 100 grand. So maybe 2,000 a pound. Maybe five trees that give me 10 pounds each. Right? 50 pounds times 200 grand. That's what I want my next run to be. 5 fucking trees. Give me 10 pounds each. Fucking good. Something mixed with blueberry. Like fucking Big Bud with blueberry. Something like that. So good. Woo. Listen, head sweat on that. Five tacos, chat. Right to the gut. Right to the belly. Right here. Chat, we got pie for later on. Fresh from the freezer too, still frozen and thawing. Super fresh. Fresh pie. Fresh pie. Who doesn't like fresh pie? Who don't like no fresh pie? Let's take a little toke here. Chat, smoke him if you got him. What's up, too late? Man, this one little issue is such a bitch. It should be easy. Basically the fuel pump's nowhere to be found, or the fuel pump relay nowhere to be found. I look at diagrams, I look up the part, especially on Rock Auto. It shows an oval 5-pin little tiny relay, and I've searched the entire RV. It's just not there. It's just not fucking not there. So I'm about to just wire it myself, cut the one power wire going to the fuel pump, and then I do my own. I have my own relay, and then I'm gonna run it off the oil pressure sensor like it's supposed to, so it'll still be safe. The fuel pump will only run when the motor's running. When the oil pressure drops, like when you turn the key off, that will also cut the power to the fuel pumps like it's supposed to. So, but man, it's just fucking not there. I have spent hours, like, physically looking and also online, and it's just not there. I'm like, fuck, bro, this should be something I just plug and play. In the meantime, we're doing other shit, though, you know. I got it ready to go. I'm gonna get the wires and stuff ready to go today for it, but I already got the parts. And what's neat is I'm gonna do a momentary switch too as well. So say it's sitting, and you want to prime it a little bit, you know what I mean? Because it's only gonna go on when the oil pressure's on. So say you want to prime it a little bit, then I'm gonna put in a momentary switch. I just hit it, boom, and that'll also activate the fuel pump. Like say it's sitting a week, or I just want to get fuel in there. I just press that, and that'll activate it. That'll prime it, and then I'll turn it and start it up. The momentary though will give it the power. Here's my relay right here for it. There's my relay, my momentary switch. It'll be right on the dash. We're ready to go on that. My multimeter broke, so that sucks. Yeah, basically mice caused this latest problem. Mice made a fucking nest on top of the gas tank and the the frame rail. So inside the frame rail and on top of the tank, right on top of the fuel pump. I was chewing the fuck out of those wires forever. And of course, shorted it. So it shorted something out, and the fuse is not shorted. So I'm like, I don't know what the deal, you know. So it's only got to be the relay, you know. I can't find that anywhere. I'm like, it doesn't look like it even exists. A fucking goddamn mouse. So I did all those wires. I heat shrink them, wrapped them all up. It's all good again. Pump's good again. I replaced the filter in the pump. But yeah, now we have no power to the pump. So we're figuring that out. But I'm just gonna wire it in myself. Is what it's gonna be. Cause I've been looking forever. I can only look for so long. I also need to tie in my other pump. So I replaced my mechanical pump in the front with an electric one, and I want to tie that one into the safety system too, into the relay as well. So both pumps will be tied into my new relay, which will be activated by the oil pressure sensor. But I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I know I would have got under the RV today, but someone's emptying out their pool and through the alley, so there was a bunch of water underneath my RV. I was like, "Fuck that," because then my electrical cord and my fucking air hose is gonna get all in the water, and I'm like, I'm not doing no fucking dirty sewer water job today, dude. So we'll just get everything ready for it tomorrow. But yeah, I have to trace a wire. Basically, I'm gonna trace the wire as far as I can to the front, coming from the fuel pump and see, because at some point I'm gonna have to just cut it. But I'm gonna trace as far as I can up there, and then cut it and make my own wire. And then I'll take the wire from the other fuel pump that I have in front, and then both of those will be activated. But something that should be really easy is a fucking bitch and making the RV fucking dead in the road. I literally got a gas can on the passenger side right now, running on a gas can. We chilling. We're on that gas can system. Works good, safe too as well, but that's how it would be running it. Runs good though. I redid the fuel line too, so now it runs. The pressure regulator is all in there right before the carburetor where it should be, and so everything's ready to go for things to work properly when they do. I can also trace a black. I don't know what that is. What's a Black's RV? No, this is a 1988 National. The model is a Dolphin. It's a National 34 foot. Fucking spaghetti lighter, dude. Spaghetti lighter. Oh shit, too late. If you didn't run your RV off a gas can out here, you wouldn't have an RV here anymore because the city would come and take it away for you not moving it. So out here on the streets of Venice, if you're broke down, they don't give a fuck. If you don't fucking move, they'll come and take your shit with the tow truck. They're waiting to do it. They're searching, actively watching you. And they'll come up and take pictures of your shit randomly, waiting to steal your shit off the street. It ain't no joke, bro. Here, you ain't sitting. You better jerry rig shit. Get your shit moving out here, or you could be sleeping in the bushes. I could have rewired my system already and had it running off the gas tank like normal already, but I don't want to do all that if I just can't find the relay. So I've been spending days looking for information or trying to find where this supposed relay is. And I don't see it anywhere. 'Cause I don't like, who wants to fucking rewire a whole bunch of shit when I could take 10 seconds and plug in a new relay. The relay is like $10 on Amazon. I'm ready to order that, but I'm like, man, I don't see it anywhere. Fucking order a relay, then I don't even have one. But I know it's got one somewhere. I don't know what it is though. Fucking stupid, but I'm getting my materials together today to rewire that. Get everything ready. Nah, none of my stuff is unsafe. Nothing in this RV is unsafe at all. Not even close. I don't even run pilot lights on this RV. This RV would be all electric, so I don't run pilot lights either on this RV. I made it like that. So I have tankless water heater. So when that water system's done, then it'll be on demand. So no pilot light goes on that. No pilot light for the fridge and none of that shit. Super safe. Yeah, I'll probably roll. Actually, I'm probably gonna roll under there in a bit here. I'm gonna cut stream pretty soon, and I'm gonna roll under the RV and start tracing those wires a little bit. But I'm not in a spot where I roll up on my little fucking wheel ramps. And then last time, I had to jack up the back of the RV with the height with the bottle jack, so I had enough clearance to get under there and fuck with it. But I'm gonna get under there and trace some wires here in a bit. Yeah, the solar's done. Check it out, bro. I'm fucking chilling now. Look, basically, I'm living the 5 bar life all the time now. So I live a 5 bar life all the time. It's just always on 5 bars, even at night. Full batteries. I do need to put in, you're supposed to ground the frames. I'm writing a book on this, so my shit has to be perfect. You're supposed to ground the frames of solar, so I'm still gonna do that. I still gotta do that. But here we go. Here's the master control center right here. Bam. So we got, let's see here. Okay, there's the readout for both right there. 2 panels in each. It's going to cycle through 35 volts coming out each. 1 amp on that side, 1.8 on the other side. That's all it needs to feed. It's not going to feed the batteries more than it needs. You know what I mean? Like, it can crank 10, 15 amps, 20 amps. It can crank amps. The panels come in at like, they're rated like 39 volts and they come in like maybe 9 amps. But at 12 volts, it's more amp, you know what I mean? So they can pump a lot of amps. So if the battery's low, they'll crank it. But see the battery symbol? Hold on. The battery symbol's full. so it only gives it a little trickle charge. So two go through there, two go through there. These can take a total of about 600 watts each. So two panels coming in 285, 285, 285, right? Just under six. And it's under six there. And this is my master control, all that shit here. I gotta fucking kind of clean some of this stuff up. I got trip switches for everything too as well, so I can cut. So the whole main system right here can cut. The red one, you can see that red. I can't see. And the yellow, that's two panels in that first yellow, so I can cut the power coming in from the solar right there too. But I gotta clean that up a little bit. And then my whole circuit, but this whole thing's fucked up in the front. A girl fucked this up too. A girl spilled fucking milk Cheerios. So a girl fucked this up. She somehow fucking was able to spill milk and Cheerios down the entire panel here. And so some of these are fucked up now. And then water spilled off the fucking sink and came and flooded this bottom part. It already didn't work, but now there's no more charger, house charger. That's fucking dead. I've just been disconnecting and removing that. I'm gonna buy another house charger. But yeah, this shit's all fucked up. Watch. I'm just gonna blow air. I'm gonna blow air and watch this shit light up, and you tell me how that's possible. So I just blew air on those and they light up. I want an electrician to explain that to me. And they're gonna slowly dim down. They're not wet. They're not wet. I want an electrician to explain to me, how come when I blow on those, now usually those they'll be red when they blow out, or when they're burnt, it'll tell me that these fuses, there's supposed all these fuses, I took all of them out. Normally it'll go red if that fuse is bad. No, not overheated. They're not even being used. It's fucked up, bro. That's what that girl did. She fucked up. It's a $500 piece of equipment. House stuff, all that. I hooked all that up. All that got wired up. I wired it all perfect right here, all flawless. Comes in exact fucking right angles. All that's fucking done, but yeah. Some channels still work, but I gotta cover that up. But yeah, we're gonna clean that up. I also got my wires coming in on the outside, so right now I need to drill a hole in the roof that comes through. Now this wall, look, this wall is only like 3 inches, dude. So I have to drill a hole that goes right in the middle. So I have to measure from the window exactly to drill a hole right in the fucking middle of this wall, right? Because this is where all the stuff comes through here. Anyway. And this is the solar. This is the remote things for the solar. So these will all be mounted. All my electronics will be mounted on this wall. These are the things that you just looked at for the solar. Those will all be up here so I can read it and monitor all that right on the wall, all the electronics. But yeah, the solar wires will come through the wall, come down, or the roof, come down here, come down, and then go into this box and be wired up. But right now they're running on the outside the RV right now. But yeah, full solar. It's cranking, dude. It looks like right now. Like I could add a couple batteries. The solar is enough to charge my batteries, no problem. But I could see that if I was using a lot of energy at night, I might need like 2 more batteries. So I'll be on like a big screen TV and computer and all that shit. So I'll probably buy 2 more batteries. It looks like the solar is fine. Like the weak point of the system would be 2 more batteries. And solar having no problem charging that even in a cloudy day is so easy. So I might add 1 more solar panel though, because I want to be able to run air conditioning on low and medium setting. So it might be 1100 watts and 1500 watts low and medium setting on the AC, And right now we have 1200 watts. If I add another panel, we'll have 1500 watts. And that'll kind of equal out. Like if it's a hot fucking day somewhere, then that'll kind of equal out. It'll run the AC on medium, but not take my battery power for the nighttime. So I'm kind of we're in testing phase, calculating that out of my use right now and seeing where the weak points are. Pretty fun though. Yeah, the fuel pump, it's supposed to have a relay, so, but nothing I saw. There's no relay anywhere, but I know how it's supposed to be. What time is it right now? 1:30. I probably got to put my RV on blocks and get under there a little bit. Let's see here. So I made these things. So I got 3 of these. So I made these, and the RV just drives up on those. So the double wheels in the back and a single wheel in the front. So it'll take one side up because we're at an angle. So then I'll bring it up, and then I'll roll underneath the RV and start checking, seeing if I can trace where the fuel pump wire goes. 3 of them. It's a nightmare. It's hard to get up there and see. I don't want to cut anything open either. We gotta start getting ready. I'm gonna get all the wire ready to go and the relay. I got all this right here, the momentary switch, to get it ready. If I can't find it, I'll cut that wire as far as I can find up to the front of the RV. Then I'll cut it, and then I run a wire. Then I run my own wire to a relay in the front. Such a bitch. And I saw the oil pressure sensor, the oil pressure switch. I saw where those wires are, so I'm tracing those as well. Now that's supposed to feed into it. So one of the wires from the oil pressure sensor is supposed to feed into the relay. That's what's supposed to trigger the relay. When it actually has oil pressure, and that's when you start turning it over and start it up, then it activates. So I found where that is. I'm gonna look for that again, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I need that wire anyway, but I'm trying to trace that wire because that wire should go to the relay. So fucking A, where the fuck is this thing, dude? That's the fucking issue. So either way, I'll trace the fuel pump wire as far as up as it can go, and then I'll find the oil pressure one, and then I'll get the oil and then I'll get that one ready to go. Then I'll be ready to cut and do my own system. Worst case scenario, but by tomorrow we have to fire this bitch up. No more gas can. So if I don't fucking find that relay in 24 hours, then we cut it and make my own. And we tie in the other fuel pump I already have going anyway. Shit's a bitch. I'm gonna run it off the original fuse too. There's a fuse in there called choke, a 20 amp fuse, and I was like, oh, I hope it's that, but it's not. It's not that. But we gotta kind of take the fuel. We gotta take the fuse panel, unscrew that, and pull that out to get to the back of that, so we can tie in the legit wire from the actual choke where it should be. So the choke fuse runs the fuel pumps. Shit's fucking stupid. This should be something that's literally 5 minutes. Should be like, find the relay, plug a new one in, done. It's been days of bullshit. Not the volume on this phone's messed up, so that's why I have to be close for you guys to hear me. With a microphone on this phone. That's how it is. Yeah, somehow there's got to be a relay or something, because the mice, they touched the positive. I saw where the wire was. They grounded that fucking positive wire to the pump, right to the metal of the of the actual fuel pump assembly. But nothing's melted. Nothing's melted, and the wires aren't melted. So, man, it should be a fuse, but it's stupid. So I'm gonna trace it and see. Like I said, if I don't find a fucking relay within 24 hours, I'm gonna be ready to cut. I'm gonna make my own system. And then I also have a momentary switch I'm gonna put in anyway. That's just awesome. That means I can prime it real quick, just in case it's sitting, or if it's sitting a month. You do want to prime it real quick, and that'll prime the system real quick, and then I'll turn it on, fire it up, and be good to go. Let's see here. Oh, wait. Alright, let's put the RV up on the blocks. RV on the blocks. Alright, too late. See you, buddy. I gotta get underneath the RV. Oh, they're actually doing street sweeping. It's a miracle. I gotta get into the RV, start work, trace shit. I gotta tighten up a couple things if I can get to it. Wire stuff up. Chat. Alright, chat. We're gonna get rolling. Back to RV work and RV life. How long have I been live? Let's see. Okay, it's a quick taco sesh, dude. God, the tacos were so good. Oh my god. Alright, guys, I'm out of here. Fucking see ya. Time for some more daily RV work. I'm fucking hacking on this mother sucker. Trying to get to Huntington Beach, guys. As soon as I